While tonight is about gratitude, it's also about community, about the community we've built together, a community that finds joy, connection, and purpose through music. So you could also say that tonight is Shivam's Friendsgiving.
We deeply appreciate your efforts and to promote the and upkeep the cultural landscape. Uh, Events like these, the art forms like these, remind us of who we are, where we come from, and the values we carry forward. And initiatives like yours ensure that our traditions remain alive and meaningful, especially for younger generation. I would like to give a shout out to our 14-year-old participant also to growing up in a multicultural environment.
I personally think President Trump heard them, and that's how they got into the parade, the presidential parade. But it was really awesome, and really impressive. And so, what I would like to say is that there's so many opportunities in North Texas and throughout the state of Texas. For the Indian community, everybody comes obviously to the United States and especially to Texas for opportunity, and you get to absorb the American culture and become Americans and do great things. But you don't have to forget your legacy. You don't have to forget your culture and what a great representation that we see that so much within the Indian community, and I hope that continues. And let me just say this: I would really like to try out. Can I try out for the Shivam? Is that possible?
Look, I just want to say thank you so much. It is an honor and a blessing to be here with you, to be at this celebration. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you. Thank you very much.
We talked about our journey, we talked about our culture, how we perform, our passion at Shivam here. But there is one important thing that we are yet to talk about, which is our instruments. Right there, we have a big drum, which is the bass drum. It has leather padding on both the sides. It creates that bass that hits your heart like a heartbeat. And tonight's surprise is going to take those instruments to a global platform. Shivam Dhol Tasha is the only drumming group in this world who has tunes on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Music, plus 23 other platforms from today.
I know Shivam for a long time, and it's not easy. We all come to this country to have a good life, and then also spend. We are busy with our lifestyle, but then take time to spread our culture, educate people about culture. It's not easy. They don't make any money out of it, but they spend a lot of time and energy doing this thing, and you cannot put a price to that. And this group is one thing, whether it's a guy, ladies, and everything else, they all have to wear the same dole. They wait for some time 2 hours to before go step up and do the performance. They don't have to do it, but they do it because of love of the music, love of the culture they have. So I cannot put words what you guys do. If you know me, I always really appreciate Shivam what they do. So give a big round of applause for them and their team for amazing work, because they do for this support. If we keep supporting them, they'll keep spreading our culture. They'll keep spreading things for us. So thank you.
Culture is probably one of the most important things that we don't think about until we actually need it. Right now, everybody was celebrating Diwali here, but back in Bharat, they're celebrating Halloween. So think about that, right? Culture, this tradition of playing the dhol, the tasha, the dwaj, this goes back thousands of years. And it's passed down just like it's a guru sort of tradition. The reason why they practice 3 hours every weekend is because you can only be taught by a master. That is the only way. You can't learn it from a book. You have to learn it from a teacher, and it gets passed down. And it's traditions like that that extend beyond a cultural identity They take place of something which is far deeper. And like a rising tide raises all ships, we are raising the temperature of America, that melting pot of America, that rising tide. So congratulations to you. And please consider reaching out to us so we can get you in the World Cup.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So I will never forget the first time that I got introduced to this group, and I think it was actually courtesy of you out at the Diwali beach party. And it was the very first thing I remember is getting drug out into the dance floor, and the next thing we knew, all of us were dancing to the drums, and it was absolutely fantastic. I loved the description about the heartbeat because that's exactly what it felt like. You could feel it all the way into your soul. So thank you guys so much for sharing that with us. It's been a lot of fun, and I always love watching y'all perform.
बहुत शानदार। यहाँ पर ना काफ़ी लोगों ने हिंदी नहीं बोली, तो मैं ट्रांसलेट कर दूंगा। देखिए, जब अपने देश की बोली नहीं बोली जाती ना, तो उसके साथ हमारी संस्कृति, हमारी परंपरा एंड ऑल द कल्चर दैट वी स्पोक अबाउट डाइज विद इट। सो कोशिश करें प्लीज। और शिवम ढोल ताशा ना सिर्फ ढोल नहीं परफॉर्म कर रहे, जैसा किसी ने बोला, आई थिंक बर्ट ने बोला कि ये गुरु परंपरा है, लेकिन उससे भी बड़ी परंपरा ये है कि दे आर द ट्रू कल्चरल एम्बेसडर्स ऑफ आवर कंट्री। एवरी स्टेप दे टेक फॉरवर्ड, people are astonished with the energy, the electrifying heartbeat, and इनकी जो ड्रम है ना, वो हार्टबीट नहीं है, वो योद्धाओं की हार्टबीट है।
Yes.
It is the heartbeat of warriors, the Marathas, the Rajputana, सर्वत्र इज्जत और इकबाल। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. Thank you. Justin is part of SWAT team in Plano, so watch out.
Yes.
Everybody behave properly.
The real fun and the real booster was when we performed for Howdy Modi event in Energy Stadium. It it was an unbelievable, amazing, electrifying moment in every one of Shivam's life. Unbelievable, unforgettable. Especially when you guys are there on the field and you hear 60,000 crowd roaring in the stadium. Man, that's amazing. We felt what the NFL players would be feeling on the field. Could not get it out.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So that's where Howdy Modi event was. It was a very prestigious moment for us because we were able to welcome heads of two amazing states, one with the oldest democracy and one with the largest democracy, and we were there with them on the stage, and man, we could not forget that. In Shivam, our motto is we don't practice until we get it right, but we practice until we can't get it wrong.
And speaking of which, the result is all started actually this year. It's not that just this year, but um, this year has been the year where we really felt that, all the grind that Nikhil spoke about really pays off when we got to know that we are going to the Washington DC. A place that everybody wants to be in. We get invited to be part of 60th Presidential Inaugural Parade. It's first of its kind in many ways. In the sense, first of its kind to represent our state of Texas, firstly. Then representing India, trying to take Indian cultural heritage. And more than that, thanks to even the White House and the Joint Congressional Committee to invite and select us. And not last, but one of the other things is that among so many other groups like us, we get to go there. It's really the hard work that pays off. So it's a emotional moment. I can tell you that. When we really got to know about it, I was sitting in the West Side in New York, and then I see this email, and I just start screaming. And my wife is like, "Why are you screaming?" Even at this age, she was like, "Oh, you look like a kid." I'm like, "Yeah, because this is the news that we have got."
It was amazing to see our first experience at the TEDx Plano event when you performed. We really appreciated that. And something that I think you guys don't realize is so unique about in 1 week now, I've had two opportunities to visit with you and also people from the other councils in the surrounding cities. And we don't get a whole lot of opportunities to see each other. So you guys may not realize it, but you're doing a really cool thing for North Texas by bringing us all together, giving us an opportunity to
Thank
see
you.
each other and
Thank
talk
you.
to each other. So thank you for that.
I want to
Yeah,
just echo some of the comments about bringing your culture with you. I am a third generation Jewish immigrant to the United States, but it's really, really important to keep these cultural elements a part of your lives and a part of future generations so that they're never forgotten. And I'm very glad to hear that at this time, the Yiddish theater is still a part of what happens on Broadway. So it continues to grow and to become a part of the culture here in the United States.
Thank you for sharing your culture and your tradition. That's what makes this great place to live, so diverse, and we're able to learn from each other. God put us on this earth to help each other. So God bless you, and thank you for letting me be part of this.